Hey, welcome back. I haven't been out video in a while, but I've been kind of busy doing things around the house. I already opened this, got this in the mail, something I ordered. Now I'm going to use. I was going to try to make making a couple of sets of fireplace sets, and I'm doing a video on that as I go, and it'll be out much later after I finish up the fireplace sets. But I was trying to find a broom, and I've been trying to order them. I ordered some from one lady but she says it takes a long time. Well, it's been probably a year and a half. Still hadn't heard from her. So I went and bought some whisk brooms. I popped the top off, and then I used a piece of pipe, and I expanded it out, and it fit over pretty good, but it was just kicked at an angle, and it wasn't working out well. So I went out to blacksmithdepot.com and I ordered this style of broom head, which I thought was kind of different. And I'll make the fireplace pokers. I'll split them and have them come in here with like a little curl or decoration, and punch some holes, and then put a screw in it or something. I get some antique looking screws I bought from Blacksmith Bolt. I think it's blacksmithbolt.com. I'll try to put some links in the description below of these places. I'm not affiliated with them or anything. They're just good people, and so we're gonna go with that. And I made a walking trip through town the other day, and I stopped and picked up these. Been needing some from, and I just went by Harbor Freight, and I'm getting to where I don't use much from Harbor Freight anymore. It just doesn't last that long, but I'll go to Northern Tools, and some of their stuff is the same as Harbor Freight, and sometimes I'm more order my Amazon, and it's probably just the same. So I went by, and these were cheap enough. I forgot what I paid for them. One was these set of transfer punches. I didn't have any, and so this 28-piece transfer punch set. It's in Imperial. It's not metric, so you can see the sizes on there. I hadn't even opened it yet, and not a whole lot to it. Got a little cap on it. Little plastic thing just so it don't go through the cardboard. Don't need that. They're oiled up pretty heavy. But it's just a set of transfer punches. They come in awful handy. So I'll just leave it in the box for now. So I'm ready to use it. But I also ordered, just opened it. I also ordered a set of these, what are they, 1/4 inch? Yeah, 1/4 inch steel stamping set. And it's 36-piece. And so, if I can get it out of this cheap box. So, getting the light here. Oh, that's a 1/4 inch. Hadn't used them. Like I said, just brought them out to the shop today. Which brings me up to, how do you hold these? A lot of people have tongs that they use to hold them to stamp, because you know, red hot metal, and you're holding something this short, you're just going to burn your hands, and so you want something to hold them with. And this is going to be a video I'm coming up with. This is just letting you know. I've been trying to bait. I've already gone past 300, but I've been trying to bait for a 300 subscriber giveaway. What I'm going to do, and I also kind of want to make something. It's kind of a tribute toward some good friends of mine. They went through the green coal class with me in our blacksmith shop, and they started maybe a little bit after I did, I think, but then they finished about before I did, either before I did or right about the same time. I can't remember. Anyway, but they're really good friends of mine, and it was Billy and Gabby, husband and wife. I think Billy was in his early 70s, maybe around 70. I don't know. Anyway, he had some heart problems, and then about a year and a half ago, I think, I can't remember how long now, he had a heart attack, passed away. And Gabby still comes to our meetings, and his wife, and really great people. Well, Billy always made these items, and I think I'm going to try to make them. I'm going to check with Gabby first, because I don't, this was something Billy used to make, and he may have got the idea somewhere else, or he may have made the idea up, and she may not want me to do it. But if she's okay with me making them, I'm going to make these little holders. These were made by Billy, and he would make them and bring them and put them in our Iron in the Hat, which, if you don't know what that is, it's everybody at when we have our business meetings once a month, or when we have special conferences, they'll bring, people will bring items. They may just bring some steel, some horseshoes, some railroad spikes, or they may bring tongs they made, or just anything. And they put them on a table, and they put a little cup by it, and everybody, buys a raffle ticket for like $1 a piece, and they put half the ticket in the cup and keep the other half of the tickets, and it raises money for the clubs, and so Billy made a lot of these and brought them in. I have 3 of these, and they're all from Billy and me getting them from winning them in Iron in the Hat. And then he made some other things, some S-hook benders, and he made a lot of things, and he'd bring them in. And he was a really great guy, and still, he is a great guy. He's passed on. He's definitely sorely missed. But I'm going to check with his wife, Gabby, to see if she's okay with me making these. And what they are is tool holders. Like, I have my my touch mark in one, and I just leave it in this one, and it'll hold, as you can see, it'll shrink down and hold anything. So, now if you're doing a whole bunch of lettering and changing, maybe it's not the best, and you just tighten it up. A real simple thing. And I've got the material, and I'm gonna make a little video on making them, and I think if she's okay with that, I'm gonna make some, and see, you just hold it, your hands back here, and just whack it. And so if you had a couple things you used a lot, you could just make several of these and just leave them, tightened up, where you can, put your tools on them. But it's a nice little tool holder. And like I said, I'll try to make up some plans and put them out there so you could download them. Like I said, all of Gabby's okay with that. And I'm going to, I may call them, Billy tool holder. I don't know. Tribute to Billy. He's a good guy. Really like Billy. I really miss him. And but that'll be good for that. And that's something I'm going to do here in the video. I've actually, if you can see that stuff leaning right, get my finger right here. That's the material to make some. And I bought the washers and the wing nuts. And the only thing I have to do is I'll have to cut these plates out and make those. But I'll make a little sheet and download it if it's okay with her, and we'll go from there. And I may make a couple of those as giveaways for the 300 subscribers. They're really useful tools, and so and a lot of people won't have something like that, and I think if you got one, you'd really enjoy it. So I'm gonna call that just a quick update video. So y'all have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.